Good morning. Let's play some chess. We are 950 and today we are playing against a 1000 rated player. Well, 997. Tada! 98. Alright. Let's play the Caro. And go from there. 15-minute games so that we have some time to think. We take back. And we just develop our pieces, I think. Okay. Oh, we are playing an exchange variation. Okay, just get the knight out. I think I will get the bishop out. Now there's a big question. Do I take? I think I will, because I've got some pressure on the pawn. So if I take, and he takes with the queen, I can take a free pawn. All right. He probably has to take with the pawn. Yeah, so takes, free pawn. And this is defended twice. I think that will work. Yes, so now we win a free pawn. I have to be careful for tactics, of course. But I don't see them, in all fairness. So I will take the free pawn. It's always scary to take pawns in this phase of the game, because I'm not fully developed yet. And there could be all kinds of tricks. So I actually just want to go back with the knight and develop my, finish my development. That's my first instinct, because it's a loose piece. He went back with the queen. I think I can afford it to lose a tempo. Yeah. And then get the bishop out. And yeah, we are just up a pawn. It's a good start. All right. Is there something going to be happening with that knight arriving here? Could be. I can stop everything with h6. But what happens if I just do my thing? Knight comes. I can offer. No, that's not possible. That's not possible. This is a tricky move. Well, I can get my rook involved. Yeah. So I go e6. Maybe he brings the horsey here. That looks to me like the most dangerous move. Then I will develop my rook. And if he goes there anyway, I will just sack my rook, but I get 2 pieces for it. Right? Yeah. And I always have this check. No, not really. Actually, here this check doesn't work because the knight is protected by the bishop. But I think we are fine. I think we are fine. Let's see. Actually, I can always also push the e pawn. That's also something I can do. That was predictable. I think I will just go here with the rook, and everything is fine. This pawn is not hanging, it's defended by the horsey. You can come in, I will just take. Okay, bishop retreats. To attack the pawn. How to go from here? Well, if I let him take that pawn, just what if? I have this check. And then I will have 2 attackers on that piece. Let's get unnecessary dangerous, right? Or not. Now, if he takes with the bishop, I give this check. He has to block the check. He can block with the queen, actually. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Takes, check, queen. My queen is undefended here. Again, takes, check here. I can get the bishop out. Then he will block with the pawn. I can also just go here, attack that bishop. I don't think this is working because of this. I'm not really sure what to do there. Of course, the easiest thing to do is just to kick the knight out. Well, actually, my queen is undefended. Yeah. Unfortunate, because I'm 100% sure he's going for it. But let's calculate it again. Yeah. So we just do something regarding development. He takes. Well, maybe the most easiest thing to do. Why am I overthinking this? So I just do something in development. He takes, I take, he takes back, and then I give this check. And then I win back the piece. If I do this and he takes with that bishop, same concept I think. I will just take, check, win that bishop, and then if this check arrives, I always have this knight that can block. Sure, that looks good enough for me. Am I overlooking anything? I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. And if he castles now, yeah, then I don't have that whole check shenanigans. Then I will have to kick that knight out. I think. Yeah, something like that. So let's see. Does my opponent feels greedy? It's a juicy pawn. Let's see. Let's see if he takes the pawn. I'm only a little bit worried about this diagonal. So takes. Well, that's not a real problem. Check. I don't know. That's not a problem. No. I don't think he can take that pawn. He shouldn't. Well, that was a lot of time to figure that out. But then again, it's quite early in the morning. Maybe I shouldn't play chess so early in the day. But, and that is what it is. We have some quiet time right now. My opponent really in deep thinking, like I was. I spent 4.5 minutes on that last move. That's a long time. That's a long time. So I am a slow chess player. I like to take my time, sometimes on obvious moves. I mean, why not? It's a 15-minute game. We have increment, 10 seconds. So, yeah, when the game simplifies and if it gets to an end game, if we get so far, it's easier to make fast moves. Well, at least I think it's easier to make fast, safe moves to gain some time on the increment. But then again, if I spend all my time in this part of the game and we enter the middle game and I only have a minute left, yeah, then it's more difficult. I'm wondering what my opponent is thinking to do here. What does he want to do? I think he should just castle. If he castles, I will definitely kick that knight out. It's an annoying knight. It still can hop in. And in that case, I will just take that knight. It's an annoying piece. Just take it. Bishop takes. Then I can castle and do my own thing. What else can he do with that knight? No, he can go here, here. This seems not logical. If he goes to the center, well, if he goes there, then I have a fork. That's nice. So this is the only square to go to then, if he wants to stay active. So here, then what to do? I think I will leave the tension here. Let him take me. Right. Right. I don't want to recapture with the pawn. I can also just capture him. He has to take back with that bishop. He will have two very active bishops. That's true. That is true. Yeah. So if he castles here, here, I also have the option to go here. Try to get that bishop, because I also have two attackers on that pawn with the rook and the knight. And that's sort of a fork. Yeah, at least I can grab one bishop there. I think that's safe to do. And then castle. Now I don't have to worry about the diagonal because my pawn is on a6. So that's also an idea. Oh, my opponent has disconnected. Why? I really wanted to play this game. I really wanted to play this game. Well, maybe he will come back. Otherwise, this is the second game in a row where my opponent disconnects. That happens. I'm sorry for that. Well, at least we had to see an interesting opening. We can look at the engine about this capture here. I think it's a blunder. And we can also look at the follow-up with castling and that knight hopping around. And that's it. But I think we have a great position up a pawn. Yeah, it's a great success. And there he goes. Well, we gain a lot of rating. We are now a 1000 rated player. And to be honest, in the 1000 range, I think we will have some tough opponents. Yeah, we will see some tough opponents who are not just abandoning games. So I think tomorrow will be better. Yeah, it's a high accuracy, but it was only the opening, so yeah. He also played a good opening up until this point. Well, it's all the best moves. Oh, what was here the best move for him? Getting aside, making it difficult for me to get that bishop out. Interesting. What would be my follow-up here? G6. Oh, I really don't like that move. I really don't like that move. No, G6 is not something I would play instantly. A6. You had to get that knight out. Oh yeah, because now, oh, there are some things happening. Yeah, I like A6. So here, and then the computer says castling. Yeah, and then I have to lose another tempi to get that knight out. I need to play this move, and somehow I need to make it possible to move that bishop here. That's not going to be easy. Maybe I can offer a queen trade. Either way, winning that pawn comes with concessions. But this was a nice position. So what about takes? Let's go to the analysis. That's a mistake because I can take back. And yeah, and then I have this check here. Winning the piece back. Yep. And I think it's the same story with that bishop. I don't think anything changes. So takes. Yeah, knight takes, and we have this check. Well, actually, the knight can hop back. Right? Or am I seeing it wrong? It's on the dark. What am I thinking? I'm not awake. Of course, the knight cannot jump back and block the check. Good morning. No, that would be a blunder. So taking the pawn was not an option. So that was nice. And what was else? Oh yeah, castling, and then kick that knight out. Yeah, d4. Yeah, this is a blunder. I think because of this fork. Right. Yeah. So we had to go here. Well, he can also go there. And what was I thinking there? Yeah, I was thinking about that knight hop. But I forgot that when the knight hops here, it also defends the c2 pawn. So I don't have that follow-up in my bag. So computer suggests knight e5 to attack that bishop. Queen e2. Oh, if that's the case, I will take it without it thinking. Computer says otherwise. It says castling. Well, no, I will take that bishop and castle. And this is a much better and safer game, at least in my opinion. Well, that was it. I'm sorry for the short game again, but maybe we will have a better game tomorrow. At least we have reached the 1,000, so that's a nice thing. We are now 1,000. So well, thank you for watching. Enjoy your day, and see you tomorrow.